to make a decision to act upon the promises we see in His Word, and as our actions will reveal the kingdom that we are truly in, whether we're in His kingdom or His kingdom. I'll read a little quote from a book here, wrap it up. Hung by the tongue. And this is what the author writes. What you say is what you get. What comes out of your mouth will determine your future. God knows the future because He spoke the future into existence. He also put your future into your hands so that you can actually speak your own future. That is why I am training myself to control my words, to control my future. Your words are spirit and life. Once you speak them, they become life, like those feathers. What you say is what you get. You cannot rise above what you allow yourself to think or say. You can't think back as you think about your life, the life you have been leading. Ask yourself this question: what has been happening to me? Then stop and think about what you have been saying or thinking all your life. You will find that you have been speaking your life into existence. A spiritual principle such as the law of sowing and reaping can never be broken. This spiritual principle always works and tells us that whatever we give out, we will have it multiplied back to us. Now listen to me here. If you criticize people, you will reap. What will you reap? Criticism. And if you judge people, you will be what?
Judged.
And if you bless people, you will receive blessing in return. How simple is that? How ridiculously simple is that? If we just get out of our own way and control our tongue. Brothers and sisters, this morning, your commitment to vows and oaths made to God and each other can mean one of two things in your life. It's so important you get this. It's so important. It can either mean blessing or curse. It's just that simple. So before we volunteer and say I do, you should first be sure we will. Please rise. Let's pray. Father, in Yeshua's name, who is not guilty, Father, uttering something they wish they hadn't said. How many, who here has not been guilty of discouraging remarks, statements that declare that we're done, it's over, we can't do it, versus statements like, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me.
That's right.
Why can't we utter those words? Why can't we have the faith to speak the very blessings we so desire? What is it about us, Father? It causes us, Father, to shoot ourselves in our foot spiritually. Father, we're not declaring here that we have sovereignty over your will by naming and claiming blessings. But I know this, Lord, that just as the author said, the principle remains that if we sow blessing, we will reap blessing.
That's right.
So, Father, I pray that from this day on, that your Holy Spirit would prompt us at every moment to identify to us, to put before us words that we speak that, Father, bring curse into our lives. And Holy Spirit, speak to us words that will mean blessing to our lives. I pray, Father, as we submit and obey, Father, your word and way for our lives, that you continue to train us up, Father, in, Father, words words of blessing, words of life, words of Yeshua. Help us, Father. In Yeshua's name we pray, amen. Yirech Yahweh v'yishmerecha, Tzadonai panav alecha v'yichanecha, Tzadonai panav alecha, v'yisim lecha shalom. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face to shine upon you, be gracious unto you. And I pray the Lord will lift his countenance upon you, and he would grant you his shalom. B'Shem Yeshua Adonai, the Prince of Peace, we pray. Amen. Amen.